Welcome viewers. There are some people in our lives who come from very moderate backgrounds. They educate themselves. They become big because they are aspiring to become big, and yet they retain their humble roots and they're always wanting to do something for the society. Well, today my guest is Dr. Pawan Agrawal. Yes, the famous dabbawala from Mumbai. He is a doctorate in doing his research in the study of logistic and supply chain management of dabbawalas in Mumbai. An amazing person, a son of a farmer, today a motivational speaker, a businessman, an entrepreneur, and of course inspiring people across the world and of course in India. Welcome to my show, Dr. Pawanji.
Namaskar, Vanakkam.
Vanakkam.
Thank you.
So good to have you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for inviting me.
So tell us, Pawanji, about your growth. You've come from a village where you are the son of your father was a farmer, isn't
Yes.
it? So tell us more about your childhood.
First of all, I thanks to you all. This show invited me to just give good messages or good things to our country people, especially youth. Ma'am, I remember when I born in a farmer's family. My father was a farmer. So from childhood we supposed to work. But my father want I should be good educationist or I should take good education. So after completing my 10th standard, he want I should go to Mumbai for further education. And he not send me, thrown to Mumbai.
Okay.
My uncle was staying there and he expected I should be good education, take good, after that you can come back. But because we were staying in joint family, I remember in first 6 months, 3 times I ran away back to
From
village.
Mumbai back to village.
But then, previous father was very strict.
Absolutely.
And he scolded, he told, he convinced me. And third time when I came back, because of his lot of guidance, mentorship, I decided I will not come back now. And then I started to education. I'm highly qualified. I took very good education. And during my education in Mumbai, I was working, earning and learning.
Okay.
Because those days we don't have money.
Right.
Thanks Almighty God, thanks my supporting families that they have supported and I took education.
And during your education, you got married again because your father said, okay, it's time for marriage. No matter whether you're earning well or not, you settle down.
Absolutely correct, ma'am. Because they feel now it's the age you should get married. They were not waiting for your choice. They were not waiting for your time. Father told means you have to marry. Even there was no choice to select the girl also. And
No
really,
regrets.
Yes, of course. I remember, ma'am, those days I was having 600 rupees income per month. So I was not having feeding to my son.
My God.
We, ma'am, one day I remember for 1 month we have stopped to take tea in the morning because that milk we want to feed to our first child.
No.
But despite that struggle, I want to become a teacher because I know what struggle I have took in my education. So I feel if I help out some people, some children, I will get blessing from God.
Absolutely.
So I become a teacher. And during that time I was selling cloths on footpath. I was selling safety equipments also along with that. But because I was very good teacher, in a short span of time I was famous. I was students were regards me. And I started to give, I think, thousands and lakhs of student education. I was teaching myself 14 hours a day.
14 hours a day, and not at a very well polished school. It was for among the slum area, among the downtrodden. That's where your student community.
Yes. I belong from that one slum area called Vikroli. Slum
Mumbai.
areas, ma'am. Mumbai. So, and during that time, I was working with one college also as a vice principal. And gradually I should become a doctorate. So I was searching for a good subject. And my guides, Dr. Pramod Biyani and Sarottam Kulkarni, I have 4 subjects in front of me. And from that subject, we have chosen Mumbai Dabbawala.
Wow.
My topic was a study of logistics and supply chain management of dabbawala in Mumbai.
In Mumbai. And at that time, did you think that, oh, this is easy because someone is doing that to my uncle at home? So that kind of connected.
You are right. Because I was knowing, yes, that dabbawala coming in the morning. So I know the fraternity of dabbawalas, little bit. So it was easy for me to do that subject.
To that
and
subject.
to do study.
And it took you 9 years from 2001 to 2010.
Yes.
To complete
The
this.
reason why it took 9 years, because when I was doing research, I found this is an ocean. If I go more deep, I can take out many things. Then I decided my purpose was not doctorate, my purpose was research.
Research on these people.
Ma'am, of course, I don't know what you will ask me, but I would definitely interested to tell many things about this in a short span of time. I believe, ma'am, people who are listening to both of us, they may not change their life, but they will change their thought. It's my guarantee.
Wow. So that's something to look forward, isn't it? So now we are going to hear a lot more about the dabbawalas in Mumbai after this very, very short break. Do not go away. Stay tuned. Welcome back. We are talking to Dr. Pawan Agrawal, and yes, he's the famed, when you think of his name, you think of the dabbawalas from Mumbai. Pawanji, now let's speak about your research into the life of a dabbawala and what amazing people working for 9 hours and giving food to 200,000 people, just 5,000 of them giving food to over 2,000 people, and so motivating that even Prince Charles had to come and meet them when he visited India. Do tell us a life of a typical dabbawala in Mumbai.
Correct. Ma'am, really I feel honored that I got opportunity to research and doctorate on that subject. The reason behind this, those 5,000 dabbawalas are working in Mumbai last 127 years. Just imagine one work, somebody going on 127 years with the same zeal and same passion. It's amazing.
Amazing,
Amazing.
amazing, amazing.
And one thing is that in 127 years, it never happened single tiffin is not delivered.
In time.
In time. 100% execution, no wrong delivery. Can you imagine how it's happened? Maybe one, they have that passion,
Right.
they have that commitment.
Right, right.
Ma'am, what is the key success of dabbawalas? Ma'am, those people they wear, they never drink, they never smoke, they never eat non-veg, and number 4, they always obey the order of elders.
Right.
So when they deliver lunch box in their group, they have called Mukadam. You know what is Mukadam? Group leader.
Right.
Suppose in one group 20 dabbawalas are there, among 20 one will be Mukadam. So because of their culture, Mukadam is the oldest by age in the group.
Got it.
So because of this culture, one man order, all will listen.
Right.
So they
So that's the fourth point, listening to the elder.
Exactly.
It's just sanskar, it's part of the culture.
Work culture,
Work
you can say our
culture.
Indian culture, whatever you feel.
Absolutely.
And because of that, 127 years, passionately they are working.
And they've never been on strike, because I think once they tried, but 600 workers did not go for the job or something.
It was strike of textile mill workers.
Okay.
In 82,
Right.
400 textile mill workers went on strike. And because thousands of workers taking delivery from dabbawala, 600 dabbawala those days remain unemployed.
Oh.
So
Okay.
because they also giving message to corporate people,
Right.
if you are not happy, you can remain absent, you cannot discontinue.
Right. Right.
Very good message.
Very good message. And their story has been so inspiring that Prince Charles has come, and there were some conditions, right, that Prince Charles could meet. You must tell my audience
I would
what is that.
definitely love to tell. I remember in 2003, Prince was supposed to come. Before Prince was supposed to come, those days British Consul in India, Mr. Jitendra Jain, he phoned President of Dabawala, Prince Charles want to meet you.
Okay.
You know what he replied? I don't know his Prince Charles.
I don't know who Prince Charles is.
Prince Charles. Then that consular told me, he's the king of London. Then what he replied? Oh, king. Okay, we will allow him to come. He allowed Prince Charles to come. But two conditions.
Okay.
Friends, really try to understand what feelings. One condition, we will give only 20 minutes because we are very busy that afternoon time. We are very engaged to sort it out tiffins. But 20 minutes we can give because Prince is coming. Number two, we will not go to Prince Charles. Prince Charles should come to us. Then consular told, man, how you speak like this? He told, sir, we have high regards for Prince Charles. He is a king of London, but 200,000 customers are the true king.
Oh my God.
We cannot disturb our customers for one king.
Oh, wow.
And just imagine, ma'am, when Prince Charles came to know, he accepted, wow, I'll come. And he came, he told, amazing, nobody can work like you.
And they get invited for all the royal weddings. You get invited for all the royal weddings.
To Dabbawala, you must be remembering first time when 3 Indians invited to royal wedding. Among 3 Indians, 2 were Dabbawalas.
Amazing, amazing.
It's a big.
It is a big
It
thing.
means when you work consistently,
Right.
some or the other day you will recognize.
And dabbawalas do not only deliver food, they deliver much more.
Yes, yes. Shall I tell you one couple of
Absolutely,
examples?
yeah.
Really, ma'am, it's motivating. Because when you work, you should not just work what you are assigned to work. But along with that, you should give some, बोलते हैं ना हिंदी में, ये दिल मांगे more.
ये दिल मांगे
People
more.
want something extra.
Exactly.
Let me tell 2-3 very quick examples. I asked one customer, what you feel about dabbawala? He told, very excellent. What excellent, man? Food is your, tiffin is your, they simply deliver, that's it.
Yeah.
He told, no man, early morning sometimes customer forget his mobile spectacle at home. Then 9 o'clock, his wife put husband mobile in lunch box and dabbawala deliver mobile with food
To the
in their
customer.
face.
Just imagine.
Return, one customer shared with me. I'll just share, ma'am, very good example. Olden days, now of course that figure is reduced. One customer told he and his son both were customers of dabbawala.
Okay.
Previously, more than 50,000 customers were school children.
Right.
Now why it is reduced? Because government started midday meal. Many international schools started package with food.
Right.
So these number reduced.
Right.
I remember those days I asked one customer, he told, Pawanji, sometime my wife do not have time to deliver lunch box of her own child to dabbawala.
Okay.
When dabbawala comes in the morning, that day she could not prepare food because of some reason. So she says, no dabbawala, today you cannot take food, I don't have. If mother do not deliver, dabbawala while going to school, purchase some bread, biscuit, butter from market and he will deliver that child.
Oh, sweet.
I asked Dabbawala, why you are doing this? What he told, sir, if I am taking 20 lunch box for 20 children, if I do not carry this kid, he will start to cry.
Right.
Uncle, my mummy not delivered tiffin. Because my customer child should not cry, I do this.
Oh my God.
Listen ma'am, mother may not have food time to deliver, but dabbawala have time to deliver for customer.
Wonderful. What an
That's a
excellent
big
message. And there was the story where the husband and wife fought. You were telling me before the show.
That's very good story. Again that message comes. I asked one customer, so he told dabbawala God for me. What happened? That husband fighted with his wife, and you know how Indian husband wife fights. Sorry husbands, but sometime when husband fight, he never bend down in front of wife. He will cut down but not bend down. So that angry young man next day morning told wife, divorce, I won't come back to back. Went to office.
No food, I don't want your food.
I don't want
Just
food
give
also.
me, I'm going to office. Huh?
But dabbawala don't know all these things. He came 9 o'clock. Indian wife, you know also great. वो हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना, दिल है के मानता नहीं. Despite dispute, she delivered tiffin.
She made the food.
She made the food, delivered dabbawala also.
Wow.
Then that dabbawala delivered in office. In lunch time, husband saw lunch box. Morning, angry young man become the hungry young man. So he opened the tiffin. When he opened tiffin, on top of tiffin, written message from wife.
Okay.
Love letter. Oh my beloved husband, I love you lot.
Oh.
Forget what happened. Eat my food, it is for you.
Oh.
And when that husband saw this and eaten food, he also shamed himself.
Absolutely.
He brought 2 cinema tickets, put in empty tiffin and written message to wife.
Oh.
Yes, I am also happy. We will meet evening and we will live together.
How sweet.
Ma'am, because of dabbawala, husband wife came together. Can you imagine? My message to you all, we all, if you work consistently, believe me, some or the other day, some customer will believe you are God for them.
Absolutely. What a
And
powerful
you might be doing
message.
hundreds of show, but some or the other show may change the life of audience, the viewers. But
Absolutely.
when that will change, you don't know. For that purpose, viewers should see every show. They should listen many people. They should watch many people. I think life will change. It takes time.
What an inspiring person, isn't it? So stay with us, dear viewers. We're going to be very, very soon. We're going to be back with some more insights from this amazing, talented dabbawala, Dr. Pawan Agrawal. Stay tuned. Welcome back. I am in conversation with Dr. Pawan Agrawal. So Pawanji, you have been an amazing parent also. You've got 2 children and I think one son who wanted to go abroad to study, but then you had your own conditions.
Yes.
So tell me how important it is in your life, the way you have brought up such wonderful boys, and then what would be your message also to our youth who are restless, who get into these kind of addictions like a substance addiction or digital addiction, or you know, there's so much of restlessness that they get depressed. So I would definitely like to start by hearing your personal story when your son wanted to go to the United States to do his MS.
Ma'am, really it is need of today, because I believe maybe you are or my children, in the whole India, our children are more talented, more deserve than us, but unfortunately they may not be working hard if they are not. So what I feel as a parent, everybody should take care of their children. For example, my elder son is chartered accountant, his wife engineer, but both are teachers because they deserve to do that. They are a very good teacher. And then you know that always in every family, a small younger son always become naughty and more enthusiastic. So my younger son completed mechanical engineering.
Okay.
He told Papa, I want to go to US for MS, 2 years degree. I told, okay, you can go, because I was having dream, but I could not go because my father was farmer. Your father is good, so you can go now. But with 2 conditions. Number 1, you will come back, and number 2, you will come alone.
Alone.
Ma'am, believe me, 2 years I was continue with at least once in a month I was talking him, because I always guide my children and all the children. When you take the education, when your father is taking care of you, you should not go for any addiction. Means no smoking, no drinking, no touching tobacco. Number 2, I'm sorry, no affair in your educational life. The reason, it may not be bad, but you will distract your aims and object. You cannot focus studies. It will distract. And thanks, ma'am, my son came back from US, despite he got very huge package, maybe 1 crore, but now he is teaching to this our underprivileged children. He is very good in maths. He teach maths. And I come to know, boss, you have that quality, you should give it to others. Last year when he was having birthday, ma'am, hundreds and thousands of children came to him. He told, Papa, I could not got this in US, I got in India with my children, I am happy.
And he had this opportunity to work there for a better salary and for a better lifestyle.
Yes.
But then he decided to just obey you blindly and come back.
Certainly.
And do this great job. You educate through your trust, Kamla, by Charitable and Education Trust, about 5,000 underprivileged children. Now, they all teach there, your children teach there. So, Pawanji, what would be your advice to parents who are actually in some way very ambitious for their children? You can't actually blame them also in today's this maddening world, but they kind of put a lot of pressure on their children to perform, not actually understanding where the capability of the child lies. So, what would be your advice to parents in general?
Ma'am, very good question, and I feel this is a need of today. The reason behind this, I think you and me, if we are good, because of parents. Parents have taken utmost care, but they might have scolded, but they have taken care. Number 2, they loved, but they not have blind love. You must be knowing that we were taking a lot of care by parents, but they were, if some time comes, they were guiding like teacher, parent, everything. And what you told, it is rightly, parents should understand children. I know today's parents are more engaged in earning or working. Despite that, whenever you come to close to children, you should sit with them, you should interact with them, you should try to understand. You may not make them friend, no doubt, but you should behave with friendly with them. Because today's children, ma'am, see, generation change. You cannot expect what you are respecting or can obeying order of your grandfather, father. Today's children give a lot of respect and love to parents, but they may not accept what we want. So if you want to accept, you should make them into confidence. Very important. Because ma'am, I am in education. See, every parent expects from teacher. Now my second message for teacher also. Because I feel teachers are the backbone of our country. Maybe any country, but our country. And ma'am, sometimes some teacher tells me, sir, students are with me for 5 hours. 19 hours they are with the parents. Then I tell teachers, ma'am, in 5 hours, whatever they can accept you, they may not accept parent in 19 hours.
Yeah,
so teachers' impact is very good. So I always request teachers, please take care of these students like your children. Ma'am, I don't have 2 sons. I have hundreds and thousands and lakhs of children. Because they listen to me, they accept me. Maybe with this show, I think many students listening, we both, and they may change. So we are parents of them.
We become parents of them.
So that's very important.
Right.
And thanks, you told about that Kamlabai Education Charitable Trust. Ma'am, I decided in 1998 that I should open school for underprivileged children in slum areas. Thanks Almighty God, I started with 13 students and today 5,000 children to get education.
Marvelous, truly inspirational. And poor children from very modest background.
Yes ma'am, poor. That too with good culture.
With good culture.
Now what happened ma'am? Parents put into only international, only other activities, only things. I think some our own culture is very important, because that develops the thoughts of children.
And India is a country of culture, of so much of
Many things we have.
ancient, of history, and absolutely. Very true. And Pawanji, what about the young corporate? Because today even corporates are in so much of, they burn out easily by 30, you see young people depressed, and they're always running, and there's always those objectives, their goals, and they have to perform. Their performance should always be the best, otherwise they could be just kicked out of companies. So what would be your message maybe for managing their time, managing the finance, having a proper work-life balance? Because I think that again, youth today are, I think we are nearly 28 million of youth are added every year in India,
yes,
out of which 65% are under 35. And
Correct.
if we have a youth burning out so early, because of this, I think that is disastrous, and that needs to change. So what would be that strong message to our youth in terms of at least helping them not to burn out so quickly in life?
Absolutely fine. Number one, ma'am, today's youth must have confidence themselves. They should understand themselves what they can do best. I believe n number of qualities today's youth is having. Unfortunately, many qualities or some qualities they do not bring into practice. They should bring. Number two, I don't know whether youth will like or not, but they should not be after money. They should be after work. If you work consistently, man, money will follow automatic, 100%. वो जैसे मतलब in my one Hindi, one slogan is written in my office, ऐसे काम करो नाम हो जाए, ऐसे नाम करो काम हो जाए. मतलब youth should understand this. Olden days, same thing happening. Number two, you talk about corporate. In corporate, ma'am, one thing is very, I think, practicing ego. Number two, recognition. See, these things are there. You should not allow touch yourself. Other person should respect you. Other person should recognize you. I cannot ask myself, ma'am, you have not respected me. It's your job to respect me. If not, I'm happy, no problem. Because end of the day, I'm working for me. I'm not having that business, how others are doing, what they are doing, how much they are earning. I should compare myself. If I'm not getting sufficient, I should think how I can do the best. If these things comes into picture, I think
the stress comes down.
Now one more thing, ma'am, call about entrepreneurs. Now many youth want to become
entrepreneurs.
Now in that case, youth should do one thing. You should think what you want to do, focus on it. Number two, when you work, you should work consistently. You cannot change your goal suddenly. Oh, I am not successful in 1 year. It takes years to come. If these two things they think, I think they will be one of the best successful entrepreneur in their life.
And we need a lot of entrepreneurs right now. India needs a lot of entrepreneurs.
India needs.
Wonderful.
Because we deserve for that.
We deserve that. So what I could gather is that you say less stress is when your expectations are much, much less than what you actually aspire to be.
Certainly, ma'am.
So the less your expectation, and when you're working with a goal, I think your stress levels will also be under control.
Certainly.
It was truly, truly wonderful, Dr. Pawan. I mean, I have been so inspired by your life, and I'm sure that many viewers would be inspired today. Thank you for coming to my show.
Before you end, I want to give one token of love to you. A small lunch at Dabba to you.
Oh my God, I'm so touched. Thank you so much. Thank you, Pawanji. Thank you for coming to my show. And so, that was Dr. Pawan Agrawal, the dabbawala from Mumbai, and I'm sure, dear folks, that you are really, really inspired the way I have been inspired by you, sir, today. So, stay tuned, stay radiant, because I'm going to be back next week with another very inspiring person who I'm sure is going to touch your life positively in some way or the other. I'm going to see you soon. Have a lovely week ahead. God bless you all.